Okay, so we will go live, YouTube live, but don't worry, this will not be published publicly. So just for recording purposes so that you can review it or your other classmates can go and watch this on their free time. Because I believe not all of you are available during this time, not all of your classmates. So we will record it and then have them watch this recording. The good thing with this that you attended live is that you can ask your questions live on a live setup. Okay, wait, where's the recording? Okay, so now that we're live, we can go ahead and start our question and answer portion. Okay. So let me turn on my camera so that you can see me. Brother Reyes. Sister Reyes will be joining us in a while, in a bit. Okay, so we will now officially open this. This is not our regular class. By the way, let me be clear on that. This is not our regular class. We just happen to think about this Zoom meeting for you to ask questions about your lesson materials. Okay, so the lesson materials is found on your canvas. And I believe all of you have already explored on the canvas. Okay, so now we will take this time for to answer some of your questions. If you still have questions on the lesson material or you can understand anything on the lesson material, now is the time for you to ask questions. Okay. So do you have any question? How are you? How's your life? How's your adventure? Educational adventure. Thanks for joining, by the way, Michael, Sandra, Ronald, Moratiwa. Hopefully I'm pronouncing your names correctly. Who else? Sandra, Galaxy A, Thomas, who's just joining us. Okay, so let's start. Any questions from our lesson material? Then we will be happy to answer those questions that you have. You can unmute or you can type your questions on the chat box. We have a chat box here. Just press on the chat and then you can see the chat. I'll type on the chat box. Ask your questions here. There. Okay. Any questions?
Morning, good evening, good day.
Good morning. Everyone. Yeah. Good morning, good evening, good day.
Okay, this is Sister Moratua Malikani. I'm with my sister, Dinae Malikani. I just wanted to find out, especially on our lessons, né? We get like notes, we get links as well. What confused me at first, it's when we had to write assignments, because there's questions before you get to the actual assignment.
So what's the question?
I want to know, like, for me, do we need to there's questions there before the assignment? Do we go through those? We go through those questions. Do I answer them before I write my assignment? I'm not sure if I'm making sense.
Yeah, so you're asking whether you need to answer first before going to the lesson material. Is that what you're
Yes.
saying?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Wait. So let me share the screen so that let me walk you through some best practice on how you will go about your lessons.
Okay.
Okay. I'll just give you an overview of the weekly pattern that you are to do here on our lesson material or our canvas. Can you see my screen now?
Yes.
You can give me a thumbs up or you can say yes. Okay. So the lesson, this is our, oh wait, let me go to the student view. This is what we see as an instructor, but you have a different view when it comes to students. So let me go to the student view so that we can see what you are seeing. Okay. So this is what you're seeing as a student. Okay. So you have your menu here. By the way, this is, let's welcome Sister Reyes here.
Hello.
Hello. So this is our uh, canvas, and then the most place. I mean the place that you will go mostly will be on the modules. The modules is like your table of contents. Okay, this is all of your lessons starting from week 1 down to week 7. Okay, because we all this is a 7-week course. Okay, so we are currently on week 2. So you are doing this lessons. Wait, let me zoom out a bit. Okay, so okay, so for every week you have a pattern like this. Wait, let me use this one so that you can easily understand what we're going to say. So each week the pattern is always divided into three parts. Usually it's divided into 3 parts. Okay? It's not written here, but it's usually this pattern. Okay? The pattern is always before, this is the number 1, before gathering. Okay? Have you all attended your gathering now?
Yes.
Okay, and then the second part, okay, that's good. The next part is the gathering. Okay. And then the last part is the after gathering. Okay, so those are the 3 parts of your weekly schedule. It's not written here, but it should be this way. Okay? So you have your before gathering, you have your gathering, and you have your after gathering. Okay? Now, what you're going to do usually before the gathering, okay, usually before the gathering, okay, you will go through this lesson, especially this one, which is your lesson, learning how to learn this week. So you need to read that one because those are the life skills that you need to understand and you need to apply. Okay? You will attend the devotional, okay, which just happened earlier. You can still watch the devotional by President Ashton. Okay, and then you can prepare for the basic paragraph. You can usually do the draft for the basic paragraph. Okay, it may not be the final paragraph, but you can use your draft. You can use it. You can use your paper and pen, or you can use computer, Microsoft Office to do that. And then you can also do the confidence check math quiz. You can take this quiz. Okay. And then after that, you can also prepare for the construction project. This construction project will be on week 3. So this is just an advanced preparation. Okay. So these are all the things that you need to do for you to be prepared for the gathering. Everything that you need to do before the gathering is preparation for your gathering. Okay, so that you will come to your gathering prepared. You know the lesson, you have read the lesson, so you can participate well on the gathering. You can also take a look at this these application activities. Okay, you can do an advanced reading. Okay, then after that, once you are prepared to attend the gathering, you've read this one, you've attended the devotional on your own, okay, or you can do it as a group if you have your ward members with you or stake members with you who are also studying at PC 101. You can do your basic paragraph, you can write that one, you can do a confidence check so that you will come to the gathering prepared. So that's the thing that you will do before the gathering. If you have question, please feel free to raise your hand or unmute or stop me at any time. The next thing that you will do, or the next part of the weekly task, is to attend your gathering. Okay, attend your gathering, participate. If you are the lead student, if you are assigned as the lead student, come prepared and lead your classmates there, your gathering peers. Okay, so that is the thing that you will do on the gathering. Okay, you will come prepared and participate. Okay, so before the gathering, it's the preparation. For the gathering, it's the participation and teaching one another. Okay, from the learning model. If you've read that part, okay, learning model. Prepare before the gathering, and then on the gathering, you have to teach one another and participate. And then after the gathering, after your gathering, okay, you will come home, go back to your canvas, answer this quiz. Okay, answer the gathering quiz, answer honestly. If you attended the gathering, click I attended. If you didn't attend or missed the gathering, you click on didn't attend the gathering. Okay? We are practicing integrity and honesty in this university. Okay? And then you will answer the quiz, learning how to learn. Okay? Okay? Or you can also answer this before the gathering. It's up to you. But usually we do this one after the gathering. It's the ponder and prove. Okay, you will apply the things that you learned from the gathering. Okay, you will finalize your basic paragraph, and then you will answer the weekly student survey. Okay, so that's the overview picture of your 1 week. Before gathering, and then after gathering. So it's the same pattern every week. So when we go to week number 3, it's the same thing. Okay, let me clear this one. Okay, it's the same thing. Before the gathering, before the week 3 gathering, okay, you will read your lesson on time management and goals. Talking about week 3, this is for next week, but you can do an advanced reading. Okay, it's up to you. Week 3, you will attend another devotional. Okay, you will prepare and track your expenses. Okay, for 2 weeks. This is in preparation for week 5. Okay, and then you will do your writing preparation on basic essay in preparation for week 4. And then you also have your math confidence check and then you can prepare for your construction project so that you will come prepared for your gathering. Okay, so these are the things that you will need to do to prepare before the week 3 gathering. Okay, and then you will attend the week 3 gathering. After the gathering, you will answer this gathering quiz and then finalize this after gathering exercises or activities that you have. So it goes on until week 7. Okay, and usually our due date is on Saturday. Mountain time. Okay. So does that answer your question, Moratowa?
Yes, it does. Thank you so much.
Okay. Okay, thank you. Before we go to the question of Michael, I saw some messages on our chat. Is the gathering for life skills weekly? Yes, it's a weekly gathering. So you should have been contacted by your pathway missionaries. Okay, you should have met your pathway missionaries by now. Okay. Okay. If not, you can go to your pathway portal and then go to my contacts and contact your pathway missionary. Okay, so that is the overview of the weekly pattern that we have. Yes, Michael, let's go to your question.
Thank you, Brother Reyes. My question is on the paragraph.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I've been trying to do the reading, but I don't know, is there a standardized way of making a paragraph? Because how long or how short should a paragraph be?
Okay. Okay. Thank you for the question. There is no specific length for our paragraph. Okay. There's no specific length for our paragraph. It's not indicated if it's 100 words or 200 words, but the elements must be there. Okay, so let's go to the basic paragraph. That's a good question. Okay, the elements must be there. What's the element of a basic paragraph? If we go to the basic paragraph, okay, you will have to choose, these are the instruction, you will have to choose one of the learning strategies from this learning strategies link. Okay, so let's go there. If we click that one, okay, if you click that one, you will choose one. You will read three. You will read three so that you will have choices. You will choose what's best for you. Okay, you will choose a learning strategy on what will help you on your pathway study. Say, for example, we've chosen form good habits. So you have to choose that one, form good habits, and create a paragraph out of the forming good habits. Okay. And then the elements that I'm talking earlier is that you have to have these parts of the basic paragraph. Okay, so let's click that one, parts of the paragraph. You have to have your, these are the 4 elements. It should be present on your basic paragraph.
Okay.
Okay. So it should contain the single controlling idea. So the single controlling idea will come from forming good habits. Why did you choose the forming good habits? So that can be your single controlling idea. Okay. For me to be successful in pathway, I should have a good habit of reading or good habit of listening to my gathering peers or something like that. So that's your controlling idea. Okay, this could be one sentence. Okay, and then this single controlling idea is your topic sentence. So these two can be a single sentence because that topic sentence is your controlling idea, and then you have to support that topic sentence, that forming good habits. You have to support that in details. So this can contain, so since this is you need to have two supporting details for this. Okay, so since this is two supporting details, this could be 2 to 4 sentences. Okay, it can be one sentence for a supporting detail and another sentence for the second supporting detail. Okay, or you can have two sentences for supporting details or another two sentences for another supporting detail. It can be your experience. It can be a lesson from the general conference, or any supporting details that could support your controlling idea, which is, why did you say that forming a good habit can help you? So you have to support that controlling idea. Okay, and then after that, you need to conclude your paragraph with a concluding sentence. Usually we go back to the single controlling idea. It's like a sentence that says, that is why I said that forming a good habits can help me with this one.
Okay.
You have to conclude that one. So it's another sentence. So your basic paragraph can form like you have 1, 2, 3, 4. You can have 4 to 6 sentences for your basic paragraph assignment. Okay, these 4 should be present. Okay, so that consists now the basic paragraph. It doesn't tell if we need to do 100 words or 200 words. It's all up to us, so long as these 4 elements are present in our basic paragraph. And of course, we also need to check on our wait, let me clear this again. Always check this one. This can be included on your best practice. You need to check the rubrics of this assignment. Okay, the rubrics can be found on your click on modules, and then go to your application activity basic paragraph. Okay, and then this is the rubrics. You need to have the topic sentence. You need to have the supporting details. You need to have the concluding sentence. And you have to write your essay that follows the standard formatting practices. Like, for example, what are those formatting practices? You have the first line should be indented. Okay. So the format should go something like this. Okay. So hopefully that's clear. So you really have to learn how to follow the instruction and follow the rubrics, because the graders will mark your assignment according to the rubrics. They will follow the rubrics. Okay. If you follow these basic guidelines of the rubrics. Okay. In any assignment that you have, especially the application activity, you will have application activities on the following weeks. So it's a best practice to always follow the rubrics or review the rubrics. You should satisfy all the criteria in the rubrics. Okay? Okay, so thanks for your question, and hopefully that answers your question.
Thank you.
Can you so much. Hello, Brother Ray?
Yes, sure, Ronald.
Can you say a part once more? This part only.
This part?
Yes.
Okay. This part is called the rubrics. Okay. The rubrics is the basis of the graders when they are going to mark your assignment.
How to in here? How to come to here?
Oh, how to come here? Okay, so you go to modules. Okay. In your menu, on the left-hand side of your menu, you go to modules. And then when you go to your week 2 assignment, that you can, by the way, you can toggle this up and down, so that if you're done with with week 1, you can just simply turn this off. Okay, you can go directly to week 2. Okay, then you go to your application activity, basic paragraph. Okay, click that one. You will go directly to your application activity. Read these instructions, read the overview, read the writing prompts, and then the instructions. And then down below, scroll down, you
I
will
see.
see the
Thank you.
rubrics. Okay. So when you go to modules, okay, and then when you go to week 3, say for example, we are already in week 3, okay, you can click on application activity, getting things done. Okay, click that one, and then scroll down. You can again see the rubrics. Okay, it's always at the bottom part of each application activity. You can see the rubrics.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, usually the rubrics are in the application activity because that's where the graders will grade or mark your assignment. Okay.
Thank
Wait,
you.
I think, okay, you're welcome. There's a question here. Brother Reyes, is the Pathway missionaries in my region that already contact me for the Zoom meeting? They will contact you, or if not, wait, let me go where you can find your contacts. You can go to byu.pathway.org. Type that on your browser. Okay. And then you will go to the Pathway website.
BYUpathway.org.
Oh, byu.pathway.org. Not but okay. byu.pathway.org. Sorry, I was stunned correctly. byu.pathway.org. Okay, not byu.pathway.org. So that's wrong. The correct link is byupathway.org. So you will go to the Pathway website. Thank you, Sister Reyes. Okay, and then sign in using your church account. Sign in using your church account. Okay, and then go here. For all applicants, students currently enrolled in Pathway Connect, sign in. And then using your church account, okay, you can sign in to your Pathway portal. Sorry if it's taking long. Okay, there. Then you have to type in your username. So in my case, it's that one. Then you have to enter your password. Okay, enter your password and then verify. And then you will be logged in into your Pathway portal. Okay. In my case, since I am not enrolled in BYU Pathway, so I won't have any missionary gathering missionaries. Okay, but I will show you where to find your missionaries. Okay, by the way, this is recorded. So we will give, Sister Reyes and I will give the recording after this one. So you can review this video. Okay. So now that you're logged in, okay, so this is your Pathway portal. This is different from Canvas. Canvas is your course materials where you will study. Okay. you can go here at the left side, My Gathering, or here, My Contacts. My Contacts, when you click this one, it will show you your Pathway Missionaries contacts, contact details, their name and their contact details. Okay. You cannot see any contacts here because, as I mentioned earlier, I'm not enrolled in BYU Pathway. You are currently not enrolled, so that's why we cannot see any contacts here. But when you go to your Pathway portal, you will see your Pathway missionaries here. Okay, and then when you click on My Gathering, it will show you your gathering schedule. Okay, again, if you want to go here, type in byupathway.org and then log in using your church details. Go here, My Contacts, you will see the contact details of your Pathway missionaries. And then you can try and message them. Okay. Usually it's them that should contact you. But since some of the missionaries may have slipped that info, you can go ahead and contact your Pathway missionaries. Okay, and then they will give you your Zoom meeting, or they can, if you're in person or face-to-face gathering, then you will go to the chapel or to the church meeting houses. Okay, so does that answer your question? If you have follow-up question, please go ahead and ask. Anything that that you are still confused with the Canvas or with the lesson materials? Again, let me emphasize the way that you should treat this. The way that you should treat this lesson materials is to work your way from the top going to bottom, from top to bottom. Okay, you can skip lesson, it's up to you, but the best way for you to do this is to go from top to bottom, so you won't miss any lesson. Okay. Again, there's a question. So this Pathway Missionaries is for the life skill course? Yes, it's for the life skills course. Okay.
Every semester, every course that they will take, they will send the missionaries to assist them.
Yes.
For their gathering.
Yes. Okay.
Okay.
Let me repeat that, the one Sister Reyes mentioned. Every semester or every block that you will take, say for example, for this PC101 life skill course, you will have your Pathway missionaries to guide you in your weekly gathering. And then when you go to your PC102 or the professional skills course, you will also have your Pathway missionaries to guide you in your weekly gathering. Also in PC103 in university skills, you will also have your Pathway missionaries. Usually it's the same missionaries. It's rare cases that we have different Pathway missionaries for different Pathway courses. Okay. Say hi to them. Hi to them. Okay, any other question?
Brother Reyes, what does the dates mean? Like April 28, May 1?
Okay, good question, because a lot of you are confused with the time. Okay. So let me explain the time here. Okay. So for example, let's have this application activity. Okay. Okay, so you can see here, it's available until May 8th. Okay. We have to, when it comes to these dates, we have to be aware or be careful with two dates. Okay. We have to be careful of two dates. The first one is the due date. Okay. The due date. Okay. And then the second one is open until date or available until. Okay. Open until date or available until date. Okay. So let me emphasize the difference of those two dates that you need to remember. Okay, the due date and the open until date. Wait, let me see if we can see the due date here. Okay, the due date is not available here, but usually the due date is, oh, there. Okay. Wait. So these are the two dates. Due date. Okay. And the other one is available until date or open until May 8th. Okay. By the way, this is converted on my time zone, Philippine time zone. So if we are to convert this on a mountain time, this should be Saturday. The due date is Saturday. And Saturday is April 30. April 30. This one is May 7. So that is why it's important for you to convert your time zone into your local time zone. Okay, May 7, 2022. Okay, so these are the two dates. This is the due date, April 30. This is the May 7, open until or the available until. Now, what this means is that this assignment is due until this Saturday, which means if you submit on or before April 30, before this Saturday, you won't be having any late penalty. No late penalty. It means you're safe. Okay. So when you get a score of 40 points, so you will receive 40 points. Okay. Or if you receive 36 points, then you receive 36 points. Okay. Now, after the due date, say for example, you submit on a Sunday or you submit on a Monday, Monday is May 2. Say for example, you submit, it's already May 2. Say for example, it's already May 2. Now you may ask, can I still submit my week 2 application activity basic paragraph? The answer is yes. You can still submit because it is still open or it is still available. But since it's already past due date from May 1, which is the day after April 30, from May 1 up to May 7, you can still submit your assignment, but this is what we call the late zone dates. Late zone, which means when you submit this, when you submit your assignment, it will already incur a late penalty. A late penalty. Okay, so for example, you submit it on May 2, and then your score is 40 points. But since you submitted it late, it will be deducted points. The deducted points is 2% per day. Okay, so since you're late, 2 days late, May 1 and May 2, you're 2 days late already. So you will incur 4% deduction. Okay? And the 4% of 40 is
8.
What's 4? 8. Okay, so you will be subtracted 8. 4%. 0.8. Okay, 0.8. Okay, so your overall score will now be 39.2. Okay. So the more you are late, the more this will increase. The more deduction. Okay, so starting from May 1 to May 7. Now, what happens when it comes May 8? When it's already past available until. So the assignment will now be closed. Starting May 8 and onwards, you cannot submit your week 2 application activity, basic paragraph assignment anymore. Okay, is that clear? So again, let me repeat that for simplicity. The due date, if you submit your assignment until April 30, you are safe. If you submit your assignment May 1 up to May 7, you are on the late zone. You will incur, you can still submit, but you will have late penalty deduction. May 8, this assignment will now be closed. No more submission. Okay? Is that clear? When we convert our time zone, it will automatically change the date and time for the assignments. Yes. Changing your time zone, when you want to change your time zone, go to account. Okay, and then go to profile. Oops, I cannot do this on a student view. Wait. Let me leave this student view. Let's go to my professional, my teacher's view. Okay, so you go to your profile. No, not the profile. You go to your settings. Okay. And then when you're the settings, you see my time zone is set to my time zone, Philippines. In order for you to change that, you need to click this one, edit settings, and then choose the time zone for you. Okay, if you want to choose, say for example, what's your time zone, TOA? What's your time zone? Fiji? No.
Hong Kong.
Hong Kong. No. I want to have another time zone because Hong Kong and Philippines are on the same time zone. Say for example, I just click on. Say for example, I'm from. Yes, come again.
Can you just have more please, as an example?
I didn't catch that. Sorry. Let's just say Istanbul. Okay. Istanbul. Okay. So and then I'll click update settings. Okay. And then when you see, let's go back to the courses and then life skills. Okay. Let's click on modules. Then let's go to week 2 assignment. Week 2 basic paragraph. Okay. And then let's click on student view. Okay. And as you can see, the time changes. Okay. It's already 8:59 a.m. When I was on the Philippine time zone, it is 2:59 p.m. 2:59 p.m. on a Sunday. But when I change it to Istanbul, then it becomes 8:59 a.m. on a Sunday. Okay? It's still May 8 on 8:59 a.m. but on a Philippine time setting, it's 2:59 p.m. Okay? So that's why it's important for you to change your time zone so that you will know what is the due date in your local time zone, because we are following the US mountain time. Okay, that's the standard time we have. Okay, again, if you want to change that, for the sake of those who didn't catch that earlier, right, let me leave student view. Okay, you will go to your account, go to your settings, and then on the settings, click edit settings, and then click on the time zone, then find your local time zone. Say, for example, in my case, Philippines. Okay, and then click update settings. Okay, and then it will automatically convert your time, your due date, and your available until date on your local time zone. Okay, hope that answers your question.
I want to know display name means what? And the full name?
The display name is the name they will see when you are interacting with the announcement or with the discussion board. We usually don't have the discussion board, but we use the announcement as the discussion board. Okay, the announcement I'm saying is this one, life skills. When you go to announcements, okay, this one, okay, oops. Okay, when you go to students view, okay, so this is the announcement. Okay, when you click this one, okay, so this one, you have your, when you reply to this announcement, you will see your display name here. Okay, so that's the display name.
So the full name is for the certificate in future.
Yes, yes.
And the display name is like my name is Ronald. It's not my full name, right?
Yes, yes, correct. Okay. That's correct. Okay. You have some very good questions. Okay. What else? Do you still have any questions about the lesson material, about the course? What life skills have you learned so far in our lesson materials? How about you, Sister Reyes? Any words, any questions that you like to answer from your students you like to emphasize? Their most common question. I believe you have some most common question on their emails.
Yeah, I've been asked many times about gathering, so I think that has been addressed already.
Okay. Okay. By the way, you can also click on grades, so you can monitor your grades. Some of you are also asking me what are the things that I need to submit. So these are the things that you need to submit when you go to grades. These are all the assignments, quizzes, tasks that you need to do. Okay. So for example, this one, week 1 gathering. So on my test student, I'm missing the gathering. It means I didn't answer the gathering quiz yet. If I am a student, okay? I've already answered the check my preparation, so that's why you can see a score here. I answered the weekly survey here. Okay. So these are for week 1. For week 2, we have application activity, the basic paragraph. You have to click or you have to answer the gathering quiz after the gathering. You have the math confidence check and the learning how to learn quiz. Also the week 2 weekly survey. Okay. Okay, so that's it. If you have other questions, feel free to chat us. Chat Sister Reyes if you're on Sister Reyes class, or me if you're on my class. And we will be happy to answer you on Canvas and on personal email. Okay. So we will do this again. If we will do this Q&A session again, we will just notify you on the announcement. So please always look at your announcement, because we also give you some application tips there on how to go about with your weekly assignments. Okay, I have some application tips here. Okay, and a little sneak peek of the next week. Okay, so that's it. Let me look at the chat if there's other question.
Okay. Drink your milk.
Okay, no more question.
Drink your milk.
Okay, so I think we're all good. Nice meeting you all. Thank you for coming. We will post this replay on the announcement board. Okay?
Okay.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Bye.
Brother Ray.
Thank
You're
you,
welcome.
Brother Ray. Bye.
Keep smiling. Okay.
Thank you, Brother Ray.
Oh, you're welcome. Someone wants to say bye.
Bye. Thank you.
Okay.
Bye.
Thank you, your family.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Thank you.
Stop share.
Ay, ubos na yung mouth ko. Yeah.